Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GBTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is a Foulness in the Walls, a new one-shot, published, oversized one-shot. This is a pretty big comic. Published by AfterShock, written by Cullen, Bunn. Rodrigo Zayas is the artist. Lorenza, Scaramella is the colorist. Dave Sharpe is the letter. You can have two different covers to choose from. This is an interesting one. So Cullen Bunn has been putting out some amazing horror comics. Really, really interesting. And I've said it in many, many videos. Like, horror is not the genre that I really enjoy. There's aspects of it that I can like, and there's series that I've liked, but overall, I'd say I'm not the biggest horror fan. So going into this, I'm kind of interested. Was really, really interesting. I really like Bunn's work as a whole. So the story's about this guy named George who was taking care of his mother, and he's hoping to rebuild his life afterwards. So he gets this new house. The house is like completely run down. He gets a new job. He meets a girl, but something is haunting him. There's like clearly something in this house or something attached to him that is slowly driving him insane. And that's the question: is like what is it? Is it something in the house? Is this something he walked into? Is it something within him himself? We don't get a lot of answers. It's a really interesting horror comic, and there's a lot I can probably go into and like guess and philosophize about. But as a whole, the question is like what is driving George insane? Is it I got my theories and I can make my guesses, and I don't want to spoil it in this review. But it's kind of like that very like Poe-esque story of like that person slowly being driven insane. You don't know if it's the person themselves, their past, their experiences, or the like situation they've walked into that is what's really driving them. And Bunn doesn't give quite a lot of specific answers or anything that's definitive. We can make some guesses based off of the ending as to like what the meaning of it all is, and what really is driving George over the wall. But overall, like it's a really kind of interesting horror in that way. Like it's that nice slow burn horror that finally gets to you. Like as I said, it's like it feels very poetic in a way, in that like Edgar Allan Poe sort of story. And it's interesting. Like it's a really, really interesting read. Like it's one where I kind of was going with it to try to figure out like where's this going, like what is the story taking us to, and how's it gonna end, and it doesn't quite end the way I thought it would. So overall, like it's a good horror. Like it's one that if it was part of like an anthology, I would absolutely love, and it would stand out. $7.99 on its own. I wish it was maybe like a $3.99, $4.99 one shot regular comic. I don't know if the $7.99 price definitely like is worth it. Like it's beautiful. I love the colors. I love the use of all that. But I think my really question is the format. That's about it. Like the price and the format. So yeah, I mean, like as a $3.99, $4.99 kind of comic, absolutely worth it. If it was a normal size, all that it'd be totally worth it. Pick up for horror fans and be great, especially during like maybe summer going into fall would be like a good time period. It's just a vibe that it really gives off. But as the oversized comic, yeah, we can maybe debate about that part. But yeah, I mean, so horror fans, I think you should check it out. It's cool. I mean, especially if you're a fan of Cullen Bunn's work, I think it's a pretty cool one. Definitely very, very interesting. And I love that he just, kind of throws some stuff out there every so often to, aren't ongoing comics and just one-shot comics you can pick up, enjoy, and appreciate his work. So you can go get this now out in comic shops. We've got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code to all the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site. And speaking of support, I want to thank AfterShock for hooking us up with the review copies. And of course, thank you all for watching. If you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky.
Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.